Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, all other forms of configurations. My name is Jimbo Jim Joms, and today we have a very special guest. Introducing the poet, William Wordsworth. Yes, thank you. I'm glad to be here too. So, you're something of a romantic poet. Did your girlfriend break your heart or something? Well, no. Romanticism is not the type of romantic that you'd be used to. This deals with poems that have more of an emphasis on emotions and they bring out the creativity. Okay, I see. Well, we have your poem here, called I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud. Why don't you explain the basic structure? My poem composes of a basic A-B-C-C rhyme structure. There is an iambic tetrameter structure to it too. All that means is a pattern of unstressed followed by stressed syllables recurring 4 times in any given line, hence the name tetra. There is a musical quality to it. Listen here. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high o'er vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils, besides the lake beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze. That last line sounds a little off, but hey, it's not like I wrote the poem or anything. Anyways, this structure is similar to that of the Shakespearean sonnet, but it's a little bit more free form. You're not constricted to having exactly 10 syllables per paragraph, but my structure has 8 here. As you see, it invokes emotion. Well, yes, I see, indeed. Why don't you give us a rundown of the story next? Our poem opens up with our speaker, who describes himself as being lonely as a cloud. What does that mean? Perhaps clouds flying over hills are very lonely. Regardless, he is lonely, he is bored, he has no friends, until one day he meets his friends. Next to a lake, he sees a crowd of golden daffodils, as many as the eye can see. They're dancing, having a splendid time, joyous, enjoying themselves, dancing with the waves, dancing each other, as numerous as there are stars in the skies. Our lonely narrator no longer feels lonely and turns that frown upside down. Joyous company, it is hard to still be a negative Nancy. He goes over with the daffodils and enjoys himself, for as he has found his friends where he could dance and play. And so, whenever our narrator feels sad and lost in thought, he thinks back to his daffodils that brought him such joy. Thinking of the dancing daffodils, he finds his heart dancing too. The dancing daffodils are described as golden, almost as if they were an angelic figure. They dance, they have fun, they're just the symbol of friendship. Our narrator no longer feels sad when he thinks of his daffodils. So I see you have a passion for nature. Where did this originate? You see, I grew up in Cockermouth. Berlin. This comedian here. Regardless, in my youth, I developed a connection to nature, an appreciation. Most of my poems are inspired by some fond childhood memory I have of growing up in the British countryside. Oh, thank you, Mr. Wordsworth, for coming here and blessing us with your presence. I guess you gave worth to your words. Anyways, I would like for you to have this. It is a daffodil. A golden daffodil. Thank you again, Mr. Wordsworth, and thank you all for watching. I've been your host, Jimbo Jim Jom, and you just been Jim formed.